The bioengineered war machine designated Draken 7 had not spoken in 3 cycles. Its massive form, a fusion of ancient Earth mythology and cutting-edge human military technology, sat motionless in the abandoned hangar of Station Prometheus. 20 meters of scaled titanium alloy, plasma breath systems, and neural interfaces designed to bond with human pilots. All of it now silent as a tomb. Anna Reeves approached the creature with careful steps, her engineering toolkit weighing heavy in her hands. The other technicians had given up weeks ago, declaring the dragon's neural matrix irreparably damaged after its pilot's death. But Anna saw something different in those dimmed optical sensors. Not malfunction, but grief. "Hello, big guy," she whispered, placing her palm against the warm metal of its snout. The dragon's eyes flickered briefly, a pale blue glow that reminded her of Earth's winter skies. Anna had read the reports. Draken 7 and its pilot, Commander Marcus Chen, had been bonded for 5 years. They'd defended 17 colony worlds together, their neural link so complete that they moved as one entity in battle. When Marcus died protecting a civilian transport from Vorthan raiders, the dragon had carried his body home and then simply stopped. The military brass wanted to wipe its memory core and install a new pilot interface. Anna had volunteered for one last attempt at repair, though she suspected what the dragon needed wasn't technical maintenance. "I know you miss him," she said softly, running diagnostic cables to the access ports behind the dragon's massive head. "But he wouldn't want you to give up like this." For days, Anna worked alongside the silent machine. She repaired minor systems, updated software protocols, and slowly began to understand the elegant fusion of organic neural patterns and quantum processors that made the dragons possible. But more importantly, she talked to him. She told him about her childhood on Europa, about her brother who died in the war, about the loneliness that came with being the only human who believed a biomechanical entity could feel true pain. The dragon listened, his optical sensors tracking her movements, occasionally letting out soft mechanical sounds that reminded Anna of a cat's purr. On the 7th day, Helen Voss arrived. The Vorthan delegation ship had appeared at the system's edge, flying diplomatic flags, but Anna could see the fear in the station commander's eyes. Vorthans were humanity's greatest enemy, a species of energy beings who possessed others like cosmic parasites. They had been responsible for Marcus's death, for the deaths of thousands of humans across dozens of worlds. But Helen was different. The Vorthan entity materiating in the hangar wore the appearance of golden light-shaped, vaguely humanoid, but Anna could sense something broken in its radiance. Like the dragon, it carried wounds that went deeper than mere physical damage. "I come seeking sanctuary," Helen said, its voice like harmonized crystals. "My kind. They cast me out for refusing to participate in the war against your species." Anna stepped protectively in front of Draken 7, but the dragon surprised her by moving forward, lowering its great head to study the alien visitor. For the first time in months, its voice rumbled through the hangar speakers. "Why?" The single word carried decades of pain, loss, and barely contained rage. Helen's light dimmed. "Because I have seen what war truly costs. I have felt the grief of those whose loved ones my people destroyed. I can no longer be part of such suffering." What happened next defied everything Anna knew about both species. Draken 7 extended one massive clawed hand, and Helen, after a moment's hesitation, reached out to touch it. The contact between biomechanical, dragon, and energy being created a cascade of light that filled the hangar. In that moment, Anna felt something she'd never experienced, a 3-way emotional connection that transcended species barriers. Through the dragon's neural link, she felt Helen's genuine remorse and desire for redemption. She felt Draken 7's recognition of a kindred spirit, another being cast adrift by loss and seeking purpose. And she felt her own role as the bridge between them. "The humans have a saying," Anna said quietly. "The enemy of my enemy is my friend." But maybe it's simpler than that. Maybe it's just, the wounded can heal each other. Over the following weeks, an unlikely partnership formed. Helen's Energy-based nature proved compatible with Dracon 7's power systems, creating a new kind of pilot bond. Where Marcus had provided human intuition and tactical thinking, Helen brought centuries of knowledge about Vorthan technology and strategy. Anna became their handler, the human element that kept them grounded and focused on protection rather than revenge. Together they formed something unprecedented, an interspecies team dedicated to ending the war through understanding rather than destruction. When the next Vorthan assault came, it was Dracon 7 who flew to meet them, but it was Helen's voice that spoke through the dragon's communication systems, pleading with the attackers in their own language, offering a path to peace. Some of the Vorthan ships turned away. Others continued their attack and were repelled but not destroyed, driven off by a dragon whose pilot understood the difference between justice and vengeance. In the quiet aftermath, as Anna ran maintenance checks on Dracon 7 systems, she marveled at the resilience of all three of their species. Humans, with their endless capacity for compassion, even toward former enemies. Vorthans, capable of growth and change despite their warlike nature. And the biomechanical dragons, artificial beings who had somehow learned to feel and heal and hope. Marcus would be proud, Anna told the dragon as Helen's light danced around them both. The dragon's optical sensors brightened, and for the first time since his pilot's death, Dracon 7 almost seemed to smile. Sometimes healing came not from forgetting pain, but from finding others who understood it, and choosing to build something beautiful from the broken pieces.